Welcome to the Strategy Mob Podcast. Tune in for everything you need to know to stay in the know regarding the automotive industry. Here's your host, Jason Harris.
But I wonder though, and then this is the question I have for you, are we driving the customer to such an online experience because our in-dealership experience was so crap? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if we can kind of find that middle ground where it's like the customer wants to interact and engage with us online. Hell, we'll do that. But if they want to spend a few hours in having this fun, entertaining, or luxurious experience, then we need to generate that for them. No different than, like you said, the Apple Store, right? Like, you know what's funny? I actually do have a Genius that I do use. A few years ago, I ordered like a big, video editing, like Mac Pro, right? And, I didn't know what the hell I was ordering. So I reached out to them and said, look, this is what our company does. We're editing these. I need 6 of these units, And I got connected with this Genius. I actually went into the store, met with the person, showed me the product. And now, it's 3 years later, the tech's beginning to fade away a little bit. I have to reorder again. I'm reaching out to this individual person, hoping that I can come back in to schedule that insight or that in-store experience. So it's like I create that relationship with them, but it's like I'm looking forward to going in there and meeting with them. Like I'm looking forward to kind of what is new in that tech space. So like how do we? Is it a question? I guess what it is. Is it a question of our generating an online experience or spending more time developing out that in-store experience, or is it really kind of a both? What do you think?
I think this is a catch-22 answer because you got to think that a lot of these in-store experiences, a lot of these stopping points, I guess, or touch points that happen when you come into a dealership, we're all developed for margin, profit. And so here's the thing, what scares me as a dealer is, can I maintain these levels of margin and profit in all these profit centers that I have in my dealership? Just take variable operations. I mean, we all know the selling of the car is one, profit center. Then we move them into either an after sale department, which is our second profit center, to a finance department, which our third profit center. I think why dealerships scared is because it's become so competitive through velocity pricing and things like that on used cars and things like that, the competitiveness of everybody undercutting everyone else, that we're not making the margins up front. They fear that if I go to an online format, if I make it easier for my customers to make their own decisions, they won't make a decision to decide on one of these 3 profit centers. Whereas the actual fact of that is because of COVID and because of social distancing and things like that, dealerships that did have or had started to, because you got to understand, COVID happened. I mean, we just came out of NADA. Obviously, everyone, the hot topic would have been, digital retailing, right? I mean, that was pretty much the hot topic of NADA. So you take digital retailing and everyone was just kind of like, I don't know if I need this. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't see the value in it. You had a lot of questions being asked. And then all of a sudden COVID happens. And everyone got thrust into, oh my God, I got to do something today. I'm shut down. I can't do nothing. And we're trying to answer all these questions. And in a matter of 3 or 4 months, a lot of dealerships have adapted to a digital retailing thing. Now, are they committed to it? I don't know. I mean,
that is the big question. Yeah.
But some of that data shows that customers will make a decision on that product on their own, on those 3 profit centers, that we don't have to fear them. Like, okay, I stripped, I got the margin stripped out on the price of this car. So if this guy buys it, I'm losing money. And it's the same reason why we want to spin this all the way back around, why used car department has to change. Because I think when you're acquisition, everyone knows, when you acquire a vehicle, that's when you make your profit.
100%.
And so one person trying to acquire however many cars your dealership needs per month to support your sales objective, whatever that may be, how can one person have his pulse on every single acquisition outlet that there is out there? The easy way is the auction, but the auction comes with some pains. You've got auction fees and shipping and arbitration and issues and poor condition reports. How we can go on that for another whole podcast.
That literally could be an entire podcast.
We've touched on so many different areas today. This is probably a hodgepodge or whatever, but hey, I think that's why this whole role of used car manager needs to turn into more of a individual purchasing, especially dealer
Well,
groups.
it needs to be the entire dealership effort, right? Like it really does.
Thanks for tuning in to the Strategy Mob podcast with your host, Jason Harris. Don't want to miss new content? Be sure to sign up to be a mobster at strategymob.com to stay in the know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy podcasting.